Hi, everybody. I'm Pratibha Agarwal. Happy Friday. I hope you guys had a good week and that you're ready for the weekend and you're ready to get some rest. If you don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based here in Washington, D.C. My clients are all throughout the United States, and we help them with all types of immigration applications, immigration petitions, immigration applications. If you are joining me right now, you can ask me with the chat any kind of general immigration questions, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Just know that the answer is general. It's not specific. It's not specific to your application. It's not specific to your immigration history. So just as a heads up, there's nothing. If you want something confidential, I would say schedule a consultation with me, and I'd be happy to chat with you about your immigration history, what you might be eligible for. We're doing our consultations by Zoom, by phone, and in person. So we have many different ways to connect if you want to get advice about your specific situation. But for right now, if you'd like to get some clarification on immigration law, I can give you a general answer with the caveat that your specific situation might be different. Okay? All right. So, what benefits are available for individuals through the VAWA process? So, why would someone want to do the VAWA process? So, the VAWA process brings a lot of benefits. So, our most common scenario for the VAWA process is, or for VAWA, is someone who's married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, and that their spouse is abusive towards them, their spouse is refusing to sponsor their green card application. That is our most common scenario. So, what VAWA does is provide so many different benefits at so many points in the journey, especially if you're able to do VAWA and green card. So not everyone is able to do VAWA and green card. If you are able to do that, there are many different benefits available. So let's go back to our question of the day, which is what are the benefits that are available for individuals going through the VAWA process? So within 2 months of applying, you will get what's called a prima facie determination, which can protect you from removal, which can get you access to some public benefits. And in many states, you can also get a driver's license at that point. About 6 months after you apply for VAWA, if you're doing VAWA and green card, you might be receiving your work authorization, your travel authorization, and a social security card. And a year after, when you get your VAWA, that means that you're allowed to be here and you're allowed to have work permit indefinitely at this point. And then if you're doing VAWA and green card, you might receive a green card in about 3 years from the time that we apply. So there's lots of benefits. You're looking at social security number, work authorization while you're waiting for the green card to be approved, and also going through that green card process without your spouse. So all of this can be hugely beneficial to you guys, especially when your spouse is abusive and they're not willing to be helpful with the green card application process. Okay, give us a call if we can help you with your immigration case. Give us a call if we can help you with VAWA. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right. Sachin says, how long does the process for travel documents take in a VAWA case and advance parole? So essentially, how long does it take to get advance parole in a VAWA case? That's a great question. It takes between 6 and 8 months. So usually you receive the work permit, the travel authorization, social security number at the same time. So that's anywhere between 6 to 8 months after you apply. And this, of course, is when you're doing VAWA and a green card, not VAWA alone. Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. If you guys are just joining me, say hello, tell me where you're from. We are streaming live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on TikTok. And I'm here. If you don't know me, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C., and I help clients all throughout the United States with different types of immigration questions and immigration applications. Okay, and that includes employment applications, that includes humanitarian cases like VAWA and T and U, and that also includes family applications where you're reaching out to family to come and visit or perhaps sponsor them for a green card as well. All right, perfect. Let me see what other questions. We're streaming on so many platforms. If you have friends or family that want to join us today, please feel free to share this post with them. Follow us and like us on our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube and TikTok right now. We also have an Instagram page, but not streaming on it at the moment. But we have Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok on right now. But share this with others if they want to be part of this immigration conversation. I do come on here quite frequently to go through your questions, to be a support for you, to teach you guys about immigration. So hopefully you'll find that to be helpful and guide you through the process. Okay. Roz is saying, I'm a U.S. citizen through naturalization. Can I also get Canadian citizenship, dual citizenship? So for the U.S., we don't actually have a dual citizenship process. What we have is you can become a U.S. citizen, and then you have to go back to the other country and see what they have. If they allow you to be a dual citizen of the U.S. and their country, then it's fine with the U.S. The U.S. does require that you take oaths of allegiance to the United States. So you want to be comfortable with doing that, and then you will be eligible for the naturalization process. Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Can I marry my boyfriend if my green card is 2 years old from my current husband? If you have a 2-year conditional green card, you want to have those conditions removed before you get remarried. So you can have those conditions removed by divorce. You can have it removed by because of extreme cruelty to get your 10-year green card, right? So there's many different ways that you could apply on your own without your husband's help to move forward with that process. Okay. Hi, Maya. Or May Black. Hi, Roz. I have a death in my family back home. How can I expedite my case? I have a death in my family back home. How can I expedite my case? So you could perhaps go to a USCIS service center, make an info pass appointment. You can go in person. They can stamp your passport with something called advanced parole if your application qualifies for that. So that's a good way for you to meet somebody at USCIS and ask that question. It's called an info pass appointment. Good luck. Give us a call if we can help you. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based here in Washington, D.C. We help our clients all throughout the United States with their immigration applications. The types of applications we work on range. We do pretty much anything under immigration. We help a number of individuals with VAWA cases, with U visas and T visas. U visas are for victims of crime. T visas are for victims of trafficking. We help families come together and help sponsor green cards for family members, and also with employers, we help them sponsor employees for both visas and for permanent green cards as well, as in addition to a variety of other cases, other immigration cases, including investment visas, including extraordinary ability visas, and other immigration applications. Okay, if you want to reach out to us, we always start with a consultation so we can go over your issue and figure out if you're eligible, and we'll walk you through the process of what it looks like to work with our firm. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. You can also go to our website right now if you would like. That is agarwalimmigration.com, or our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, and you can schedule a consultation yourself right now. Our office is closing up at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so we're closing right now. But if you want to secure a time on my calendar, you can go to our Facebook page or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and book your consultation right now. We are doing them by phone, by Zoom, and in person. So again, that's by phone, by Zoom, and in person. Same thing. I just like to see people by Zoom at minimum But we have done plenty of phone consultations as well, and hopefully you will find that to be very helpful to you as well. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So what evidence do you need for a successful VAWA packet, right? That's a great question that comes up so often. What evidence is needed for a successful VAWA self-petition? So for VAWA, if you're doing it based on marriage, if your abuser is your spouse, so your spouse has to be a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, you don't necessarily need to include that evidence in your packet. You can ask the government to confirm that. However, you don't want to apply for VAWA if you don't know already that your spouse is a green card holder or a U.S. citizen. You should be 100% sure of that before you apply for VAWA, okay? Even if you don't have the documents. The types of documents will be proof of a real marriage and showing that your marriage is real and not just for immigration purposes. So that could include documentation about a shared residence, that could include mail coming in or accounts with both of your names on it. Sometimes people don't have a lot of evidence, and that's part of the abuse, and that's okay. We just want to explain that in our statement that we provide to the government. So what we do is help you prepare a statement. We'll do an intake with you. We get all of the details about the abusive behavior, and we help draft up a declaration that you will review and edit and confirm before we submit it as an exhibit to your application. So that will be the main proof of abuse. If you have other proof of abuse, we can certainly include that, but we want to show that you shared a residence with your spouse, that your marriage was real and not just for immigration purposes, and we will help you draft a declaration based on your words, detailing the abuse in the marriage if you're doing a spousal VAWA application. Okay, give us a call if we can help you with your VAWA case. I'd love to chat with you more. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. May Black says I will give you a call. We can't wait to hear from you, May. Would love to help you with your immigration case. Okay, and if you have other questions, guys, please feel free to put it in here. Share this with others if you think they might want to join us for this immigration conversation. If you don't already like us and follow us on our social media, please do so. Our handle is Agarwal Immigration on all the different platforms. If you want to schedule a consultation, best place to do it is calling our office, 703-348-1663. You can also schedule on our Facebook page or on our website. Our Facebook handle is Agarwal Immigration. Our website is agarwalimmigration.com. All right. I have an approved I-140 in the EB1C category, and the visa max out is 2024. Is having an H-1B now helpful? What I would do is remain in status. So just make sure that you are remaining in status. If you have an H-1B, that's awesome, and that will protect you until your adjustment of status application is filed and approved. I hope that's helpful. Give us a call if we can help. 703-348-1663. Can a religious worker change the employer while an I-485 is pending for 20 months? Please let me know. There is portability after 180 days for an I-485. I wouldn't recommend it. What I would do is stay with your current employer until, or you can have someone else file another petition for you. But I would stay with your current employer at least until the green card is approved. But there is portability allowed. Faizan says, do we have options for students in the USA for green cards for Indians? Many students will apply for an H-1B. After they receive their H-1B, their employers will typically sponsor them for a green card. So that's typically the process for a student. They go from student to H-1B, which is a work visa for professionals here in the US, and then the employer will sponsor them for a green card. The employer can sponsor you directly for a green card. It's just that the green card process can take a few years. So it's a pretty long process, but you can still qualify for that. And I would encourage you to do that if you plan to be here in the US for a long time. Okay, give us a call if we can help. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. After getting married, how long before I can submit my paperwork? That's a great question. After getting married, how long before I can submit my paperwork? So you can submit your paperwork the day after you get married. There is no wait time that's required. You want to have strong evidence that your marriage is real, not just for immigration purposes, along with the required filing fees and other documents that the USCIS needs from you for this kind of application. So you do not have to wait. We would love to help you with your application. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Hey, Mr. Mohit, how are you? Thank you for joining. If you have a question, put it in there. I'm going through some of these guys here on TikTok. Great. Share this post with others if you have not already done so. If you think they want to be part of this immigration conversation, share this with others. Mohit says, no question today. That's fine. It's cool. I'm glad that you're here joining us, and hopefully you can learn a little bit about immigration while you're here, get a feel for us, get a feel for how we work, and understand a little bit more about the immigration process. Okay? All right. Does an approved VAWA self-petition lead to a green card, right? So does an approved VAWA petition lead to a green card? Not always. So just keep that in mind. Not always. Only some people are eligible to receive a green card. So most of the time, if you don't have any criminal issues, or if you have not left and come back many times to the U.S., if you've left the U.S. and returned and left and returned again, you might be permanently barred from adjusting. However, even then, sometimes you do have a chance of getting a green card after VAWA. So only some people are eligible, but most people are eligible to receive a green card in addition to VAWAs, most people that we see at least. So give us a call. We can certainly screen you for VAWA, and we can also apply for a green card along with your VAWA application if you are eligible. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also schedule a consultation on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. You can put in a general question on here today, and I'd be happy to answer that for you. Great. We're streaming on multiple platforms. If you guys don't already follow us on all of them, please make sure that you do. You can stay up to date of when I go live. And if you want to schedule something, don't hesitate to reach out to us to do that. Okay. And I think I've answered most of the questions that I've seen on here today. Just a reminder to share this with others. Follow us. I will be on again next week. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I got one last question, so I'm going to do this. Hi, Liz. I'm going to answer this one last question. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys again. If you don't know me, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney based in Washington, D.C., and I help with all types of immigration cases. Okay, Liz says, how long does a VAWA case take to be approved? How long does a VAWA case take to be approved? A VAWA case usually takes about 2 years at this point to get approved. Some of them are fast, some of them are a little bit slower. It doesn't necessarily mean anything in particular. We've seen kind of a range in the time that it takes, but I'm going to tell you it at least takes about 2 to 2.5 years for that VAWA to be approved. Mohit says 10 months, no prima facie. So that's a little bit, I don't know what's going on there. Our prima facies usually come within 2 or 3 months after us mailing in the application. So Liz, to answer your question, how long does a VAWA take to be approved? At this point, it's taking about 2 years for the VAWA to get approved, and then about an additional year for the green card if you've applied for VAWA and a green card. I hope that is helpful to you. Feel free to reach out to us for consultation if you would like to meet with us to talk about your VAWA case. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also schedule a consultation on our Facebook page or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. Our Facebook handle is Agarwal Immigration. All right. Awesome, Liz. Thank you. I'm glad that was helpful to you. Thank you all for joining me here on these multiple platforms. It was always a pleasure to see you guys and hopefully be helpful to you in kind of understanding immigration a little bit better. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Follow us, like us, if you want to be notified when I'm on live. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, help clients all throughout the United States. I'm here in DC, and I hope all of you have an awesome weekend. Look forward to seeing you next week. Bye, guys. Thank you.